What's up, guys? Quick mail call video today from our friends at Dynamic Discs. Go to dynamicdiscs.com to check out their website. All the Latitude, Westside, DD Plastic, the carts, the bags, they got it all. I really appreciate them. They're one of my most long-term sponsors, and they've worked with me and just been super helpful to get all of this content out there for you guys, so I appreciate them very much. I appreciate you guys very much for watching. Let's take a look at what they sent me this time. You might be able to figure it out based on some recent releases and whatnot, but got a mid-range and a couple of drivers. First of all, we have the Westside Gatekeeper. It's a nice new mid-range from Westside. Nice feel in the hand. Definitely feels good. A little bit more flexible, this VIP plastic, than some that I've felt. Really nice, bright pink. Good looking disc. Here is your stamp. And it also has a little first run emblem there, which I think is pretty cool. And your flight numbers. 4502. So a little bit slower mid-range. You can kind of see that it actually looks a little more blunt. I bet you it is a little slower than something like a Truth or definitely like a Gobi or something like that I like to throw. Definitely report back to you guys with full reviews of all this stuff, of course. That's why I have it. 176 grams on this one. If you'd like a little bit of info, a little bit more info based on somebody who's actually thrown these, I did a little quick video featuring Jason Harden from Team DD out here in Portland. And he talked about the Gatekeeper and the Guard, Keystone, Pioneer, the Recoil. He had all those that he had already started testing as a team member, and he broke down his kind of initial thoughts on them. So if you want a little bit more information, you can go check that out. But of course, full reviews coming from me eventually on all three of these as well. First run Pioneer. Good looking disc for sure. Very flat across the top. It feels like a little bit large diameter. Could just be my perception, but it feels like it's a little larger diameter than some fairways. Really, really nice feel in the hand, though. Same flight numbers as the Felon and the Ati, from what I understand, 9, 3, 0, and 4. And this one's nice and flat across the top. Very nice, rounded, comfortable profile. Not a very wide rim. Definitely intrigued to see how this one will fly. Could be something quite useful. I'm not really carrying any overstable fairway at the moment. I've just been using a Justice and then stepping up to a Gladiator. Also have the first run Recoil. I'm kind of interested to see where this one will fit compared to like a Trespass or my Thrashers or my Gladiator. Like if this is somewhat more overstable than Trespass, which it should be based on the numbers, 12403, it could be a good option for me for a more stable driver I can throw into the wind or something like that for my arm speed. Could be a good option, so I'm interested to get out and test this one as well. Also relatively flat, no real pop to it. Maybe a hair, a little bit of pop to it. Not board flat, but not super domey either. And again, nice, comfortable feel, nice and rounded. No terribly sharp edges. Not a huge rim, but it's got a little bit more of a substantial rim on it. But I like Speed 12. I think Speed 12 is the best speed range for your average player. It's not completely unattainable to kind of reach its base speed and get it to behave how it's supposed to for most kind of normal humans. And I think most average players get good results out of 12-speed stuff. Thrashers, Trespasses have been two of my favorite distance drivers. Obviously things like the Destroyer and the Force and all that kind of stuff. 12 is a nice kind of fast enough to get a lot of distance, but not so wide rim and so fast that it gets a little bit more difficult to control. I've always liked 12 speeds. Very interested to see how the Recoil and the Pioneer and Gatekeeper fly for me. Stay tuned and look for my reviews on these as soon as I get a chance to test them. I'll probably end up using Jason again for the reviews, and we'll get out there and let you know how they fly. Thanks for watching. Cheers.